Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the IWillAim podcast. Let me introduce Shilpa. Shilpa is a career mom who has successfully balanced multiple roles throughout her career. While working full time in IT on Wall Street, she also ran and sold multiple franchise business over a span of 10 years. A mother of two children, just 18 months apart in age, she considered partnering parenting as her most fulfilling and cherished role. Currently, she works as a program manager in an insurance company and co-founded a nonprofit named Shiv Third Eye in memory of her son, whom they lost to mental health to suicide back in July of 2021. Welcome, Shilpa.
Thank you. Thank you, Will.
Can you share with us what you believe school and community can do better to support the LGBTQ youth and prevent bullying? This is a very important topic. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp. As spring approaches, I've noticed that my anxiety tends to increase during this time. The longer days and the pressure to be more active can be overwhelming. I often find myself asking questions like, why do I feel anxious every time they don't text me back? And why do all our conversations turn into argument? Those thoughts can be consuming, making it challenging to enjoy the season's renewal. It's during this time that seeking support becomes essential. That's where BetterHelp comes in. They can connect you with a therapist to help you navigate this feeling. The majority of BetterHelp members seek support for anxiety, and 69% report improved anxiety symptoms after 6 weeks of therapy. Getting started is simple. Fill out a questionnaire and be matched with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. If it's not the right fit, you can switch therapists at no extra cost. With 7,000 reviews and a 4.3-star rating on Trusted Pilot, it's a platform you can trust. Let BetterHelp help you rule your anxiety so it doesn't rule you. Click on the link below in the description or go to betterhelp.com/will.lukang and get 10% off your first month of therapy.
It is a very important topic, especially today's day and age with the current stuff that is happening in our country right now. Um, I know personally a lot of LGBTQ kids and parents are very anxious, um, and rightfully so. I believe that supporting LGBTQ plus youth and preventing bullying requires a very collaborative effort between schools, parents, and the broader community. It starts with education, awareness, and most importantly, creating an environment where all children should feel safe and accepted. Research actually does show that children can start recognizing their gender identity at a very young age, even if they don't fully understand the complications or the implications, they do understand something. Similarly, the sexual orientation often begins to take shape in the preteen and tween years, just as heterosexual kids might experience innocent crushes around the age of 10 or 12. Like, I know personally a lot of parents, we talk about, oh, do you have a crush, or is this your boyfriend, girlfriend? Like, in, late elementary school, that's the same time when LGBTQ kids, those feelings are very natural and instinctive. So, irrespective of whoever they are, they start feeling that the same way. And when, if they grow up in an environment when they where they are told that their feelings are unnatural or wrong, or whether by parents, schools, or their community, they internalize the shame, and that shame can lead to a deeper mental health struggle, including depression, anxiety, and even suicide ideation. This is why LGBTQ youth are at a significant higher risk of mental health challenges. It's not because being LGBTQ, I mean, I have heard so many people speaking out of lack of education. Oh, LGBTQ kids are, it's a mental health issue. It is not a mental health issue. It is how we treat them, or how we bring the shame and stigma around their own natural feelings, that we almost push them towards that issue, you know. So, to break this cycle, we need to focus on education awareness for all adults in the child's lives: teachers, school staff, parents, and community leaders. Schools, they definitely play a crucial role in setting the tone for inclusion. They must actively implement policies that support LGBTQ students, provide access to affirming resources, and ensure that bullying and discrimination, they are not tolerated at all. As parents, we have a big responsibility as well. And especially, I can probably speak to you about it, that especially in our community, being Asian, we do not have that exposure, and we think about it as Western concept or something different. It doesn't exist in our community, and those kind of comments can be very detrimental to those kids, to our kids, or their friends as well. So how we talk these topics at home, whether positively or negatively, shapes our kids' mindset and influences how they treat themselves as well as their peers. Our words and attitudes can directly impact on an LGBTQ child in their school or friend circle. Creating an accepting environment at home teaches children empathy, kindness, and respect, making a significant difference in the well being of their minority friends. At the same time, normalization within the broader community is the key. When the children see LGBTQ identities being accepted as a natural part of the society, they gain the confidence to discover who they are in their own time without fear or shame. The goal should be to create a world where no child feels the need to hide or suppress who they are, where they can simply grow, learn, and thrive like any other child.
I think that I think you mentioned the key word really is acceptance. I think creating an environment of acceptance and understanding. I think often people sort of use their fear to deflect stuff, and I think that's probably a big reason why we need to be more focused and more aware now. And thank you for sharing all the ways that we actually as parents, especially if we have no experience, how we should not dismiss things often because we don't know any better, and we learn from the past, and the past didn't really give us that experience, and therefore we think that it wasn't a right thing. But that's something that we as parents now, especially people who are listening to this episode, that you need to ask yourself, if you don't know much about it, you got to seek other source of information. Reach out to people who know more about it before you react to certain things. What do you want your son's legacy to be, and how can other people help honor his memory by helping and participating in the community?
Yeah, we hope Shiv's legacy is like exactly how he was. That is, that legacy would be one of kindness, compassion, and unwavering support for others, especially those struggling with mental health and or their LGBTQ identities. Whether in elementary school or in middle school, Shiv was always there for those who needed a friend, even while he was silently struggling his own battles. His legacy is about making the world a kinder place, one where everyone feels accepted
Mhm.
and understood, no matter their struggles. To honor Shiv's memory, we hope others will help make a difference by spreading awareness about mental health and LGBTQ allyship, by taking time to really understand, And by continuing to advocate for these causes and breaking the stigma, we hope that we will keep Shiv spirit alive.
Thank you. Before we close the episode, I want you to let my audience know how could they connect with you? How might they be able to contribute to your cause if they want to, or more importantly, if they want to reach out to you to have a conversation or invite you to speak at their event.
Absolutely. Thank you. So our website is shivsthirdeye.org. Maybe we can put those out, the details. They can definitely, if they send an email through the website, it will directly come to us. On the website, there is a donate button. If you guys feel like you can support us, it would really be appreciated. They can always contact me. That email, phone number, it all comes to me directly. I am always available. I know that I have been told that you should not be so available, but seriously, I am always available for any questions or any help that they need. I would strongly suggest parents to actually join the Facebook group Shiv's Third Eye, because there is a lot of information in there, and if somebody's child is struggling, they can actually ask questions actively, and there are many people who are ready to help them.
Thank you, Shilpa, for your time today. I really appreciate you sharing that challenging journey and turning a life challenging experience into advocacy for other people too. In a way, you honor Shiv's legacy. Really appreciate you sharing your experience. I know how hard it is to do this, but you actually step up and actually here right now. I'm sure a lot of people that will be hearing this particular episode will be learning about you and will reach out to you. So really want to thank you for your time and your family and wishing you continued success in what you're doing because you make an impact in this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.